We are on the doorstep of the release to the follow-up of the billion-dollar success. Marvel is so back. We have never been so back. It is peak fire coming out of the MCU right now, bro. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the next thing. Okay, after Deadpool and Wolverine, what was the next thing? Agatha All Along. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. This is going to be real tough, because you take a look at what's coming up in the near future for the MCU. Yeah, all of that goodwill that Deadpool and Wolverine managed to garner over these past few months, it's going to be blown away, and it's going to be back to the sludge pipe as usual. Because how's the promotion? Okay, has Marvel learned from the success of Deadpool and Wolverine? Have they decided to go, you know what, if we get out of politics, people will forgive our wafer thin plot lines. We'll forgive the fact that we practically assassinated two of the most popular characters in the Marvel canon, and actually many, many more. People will come, have a good time, and continue to parrot the line, yeah, it was stupid, yeah, it didn't make much sense, but I had fun watching it. No, they're just going to follow it up with the same old tripe that made the phases 4 and 5 so utterly unsuccessful. Take a look at this. Agatha All Along star claims show will be a new chapter for Marvel's queer representation. Yeah, because that's what we wanted, huh? I do think that there's a lot of queerness in witches. Oh god, this is going to be even worse than we thought, huh? A lot of people were warned. A lot of people said that this was going to be real bad. If you thought the Acolyte, it was real bad. A lot of people, I didn't watch it first time, but a lot of people tell me it was really bad. It was really bad. It was the worst thing that Star Wars has ever put out. Lots of people tell me. And now Agatha. And who's Agatha? People tell me. People ask me all the time. They ask me, who's Agatha and why is she all along? Well, frankly, you would have got her backstory sub 3 years. I know 3 years is a long time. It's a long time. We're expected to know this lady. We're expected to care about this character. We're expected to listen and resonate with a queer story in Marvel. Best of luck to you. Holy crap. Why are they doing this? According to Sasher Zamata, oh my god, did I just cast the spell? Disney's upcoming, Disney Plus entry, Agatha All Along. But guys, I thought it was Agatha the Darkhold Diaries, or the Coven of Chaos, or the House Harkness, or who? Will be a new chapter in gay representation for Marvel. Oh my god, well, if you read the comics, it's been there for, a regrettable amount of time, but here's the thing, that is predicated on anybody actually caring about the comics in 2024, which we are about a decade removed from anybody picking up a Western comic book. The Star, at least from the big two, I know the indie scene is generally thriving. The Star makes the connection via witches and other communities historically finding themselves on the outside of society throughout the centuries. Oh my god, that's what you're focusing this stuff on, huh? Yeah, best of luck to you. Whether that drive will affect the quality of the shows overall is anyone's guess. I mean, if that's what you're promoting, like, we've seen this before. It's not necessarily a big indicator of what the show's through line is going to be, but it's always a good indicator of the overall general quality. Like, we've seen that with Ms. Marvel. Okay, oh, it's a Pakistani character. It's gonna be so good. It's a girl character. And what was the biggest takeaway from that? Well, nobody watched the show. But it's supposed to be, it's for you. Why didn't all the Pakistanis and all the women watch the show? It's almost like that community, those communities, they kind of want good stories. And also, when it comes to superheroes, it's those evil straight white guys that kind of hold up your industry. Like 65% of the few people that did check out the Marvels in theaters, they were those dastardly white guys. I know, right? You keep on talking about proper representation, and we need to have our story out there. But if you want to do actual representation of your audience, it wouldn't look anything like the stories that you're putting on screen. That, frankly, fewer and fewer people are watching, which this right here, I legitimately, outside of reviewers on the internet or people just looking for general lulls, that'll be me in about a month's time. Who's going to watch this crap? Like, I don't even know, man. Like, I've even heard from certain reviewers that they aren't even going to follow this. This is going to be one of those things where it's just going to come and go, because all of it's so stale. But who are we talking about here? Sasher Zamata is joining the cast as Jennifer Kale. Huh? Character is pretty rooted in Marvel Comics lore. Okay, in the past, Sorceress has been linked to powerful figures such as like Doctor Strange, I know that one, and in Earth 616 version, the character wanted to live a life with Ghost Rider. She wanted to bone Ghost Rider. Well, lucky for her, he's just bones anyways. But the character was also a part of the Midnight Suns. Okay, a team that deals with supernatural threats in the Marvel Comics universe, similar to DC's own Justice League Dark. But yeah, Midnight Suns is actually pretty cool. Because, yeah, Blade's a part of it, Ghost Rider's a part of it, I think Wolverine is in there, at least certain incarnations of the team. But yeah, okay, cool. That could be fun. Then you open it up to the horror side of things, maybe eventually bring in Ghost Rider, because that'd be sweet. Okay. Zamata's excitement for her role is palpable. She noted, I love the show. I love that the show shows so many different types of witches and so many different types of people. We have different ages, different races, different types of love being displayed. It's really special. Yeah, but what about the character that you're playing? And that excitement, it seems that Sasher has a very direct view of how the show will represent the gay community. Oh my god, I don't care. Here's the thing about superhero movies, why the MCU was so successful and became the biggest cinematic franchise of all time. It's because people like the characters. They didn't tell you that you had to like Iron Man for this and this reason. You didn't have to like the Hulk for this and this reason. They just liked them because people found them cool. And guess what? More than just straight white dude bros like the Hulk, like Iron Man, like Captain America, like Doctor Strange, like Scarlet Witch when she's not being a psychopath enslaving an entire community and then just justifying it by saying, well, I'm not the one with the guns, director. Anyways, it seems that, according to both stars and Marvel's overall strategic push in its release, Agatha All Along will strive to represent the gay community. Yeah, more so than any other show or movie in the entire series. Best of luck to you. In Marvel's D+ lineup, this has been seen with shows such as Loki and the Defunct Eternals, which features the first same-sex kiss in a Marvel movie. Yeah, very important, very powerful, literally saved lives, I thought I heard. With that said, Zamata expressed a pink news. You go to all of these gay outlets, huh? That's interesting. Really looking at broadening your appeal, huh? Or, you know, how it's also referred to, sticking in your own echo chamber and hug box and deriding all the bigots that are never going to accept your sex first character instead of, I don't know, what's your character about? This is where they like to stick their genitals. That's nice. What does your superhero do? Scissor. It's like, oh my god, I don't care. Yes, talk about how the series will have an impact on queer audiences. Oh my god, you're talking about a fraction of a fraction percent to the audience. Okay. Zamata said, I think a lot of people. I think, yes. Because you don't know. Because if you did know, and if you did look at the numbers, you would realize that, wow, this never works. Ever, anywhere. Like, you can't even point to STD statistics, and you can't even properly market prophylactics to this audience. Like, they're just impervious to the traditional tactics. It's strange. I think a lot of people, I think people will get a lot from it, but I also hope that queer audiences like it. I do think that there's a lot of queerness in witches, and being a witch, being the other, you're cast out by nature, and you're pushed aside for many reasons. Yeah, whatever, bro. This begs the question, what exactly should fans expect? A bunch of crap. A really bad show. Like a really bad show. Like, when was the last time we were heard that, we were told that a show was important because of who's playing the characters? Not the characters themselves. Alright, that was The Acolyte. How will that work out? I like the Eternals. Got canceled. The MCU side of the Disney Plus, hasn't fared all that well, as we've seen with Star Wars offerings. Many fans have been critical of the treatment of classic characters. An example of this is She-Hulk. Yeah, with a questionable writing and unexplainable expense. Yeah, exactly. That cost like $200 and some odd million. It was really bad. WandaVision, also has many detractors. Started out interesting and then just became generic Marvel slop with just an incomprehensible plot. Also, just untold the damage to Wanda that ended up, carrying over to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Which, if you want more on that, Mahler has a fantastic 6-hour breakdown of that video. No, you weren't mistaken. Just about 6 hours that video is, and it's tremendous. Highly recommend it. Whatever the case may be, viewers will be able to judge for themselves. Agatha All Along is slated, it has been threatened for release on September 18th. Oh my god, imagine that. We're going to have multiple weeks carryover with Agatha and Rings of Power. However, will we survive that time in media? Oh right, nobody's going to care about Agatha. This shit is dead on arrival, bro. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.